Welcome back to People. I'm Shirley Lin. Today my guest is Ying-Ying Shih, who is an independent singer, and she has been singing for 4 years. She was nominated at the Golden Melody Awards for Best Vocal Performance in the year 2010, and she just released a new EP in October this year. Well, Ying-Ying, I understand that you are your own producer, your own label, your own agent, you're doing everything yourself. Now, you told me saying that you had no choice. It's not, well, we can talk about the hard part of this, but what do you mean by you didn't have a choice?
Actually, at first, when I got into singing, I didn't think that I would be doing any albums because I have a little anecdote to share.
Oh, please do.
I was actually sort of rejected by a famous producer when I was 22.
Okay.
Back in college. Before I graduated, I had the chance to meet with this pop producer, and he told me that, oh, you're 22, you're a bit too old to become
he was saying you're too young.
to become a pop singer. So back then I didn't know the industry at all, so I didn't know there was any other way to become a singer and do an album without being a pop singer or without working with a big label or working with a famous producer. And so back then I thought that my dream as a singer was not possible. So after so many years, when I decided to sing again, I did musicals, I did jazz singing, but I didn't think about doing an album, even though there was already a lot of people doing independent albums at that time. And I didn't feel I was ready for it, but it was my mom who had also has a dream to produce an album.
You mean her album or your album?
My album.
Oh.
Actually, an album consisting of her favorite hymns.
Oh,
a lot of the Christian songs that have very important influence on her.
Right.
So that she really wants to sort of give these songs a new life and to share with more people who may not be familiar with these songs. So when I first started singing, that's the album that she wanted me to do. It
was all hymns?
Yeah. So that's the one that was actually nominated for the Golden Melody Award.
Oh, all right,
yes.
Okay.
So I was actually, I did not feel ready, but my mom was very persistent. She really wanted me to do it, and so we really just try everything we can to just put an album together despite our lack of experience.
She was always the one providing the cash
yes, that's
to release it.
Yeah, so the first album was more of mom's idea.
Okay.
So we did that, and it became it was very, very well received. Not just critically, because not just it was recognized not only by experts. Say the Golden Melody nomination. Yeah. It was also very well loved by a lot of the Christian music lovers.
Yeah.
So it was a big encouragement to us. So that's why we did a Christmas album in the same year.
Right.
Yeah, and after a year and a half, we did another album, which is the latest. So just after the first one, we sort of felt that we learned the gist of it. We sort of learned how to do an album independently, and so not just doing the albums. There's a lot of the admin things we take care of ourselves.
Right.
So a lot of people would ask me why I don't go and look for an agent.
Yeah.
And partly because my mom sort of wants to protect me more.
Yes.
And she
Keep
sort
you
of
pure.
She sort of feels that if I get an agent and if the agent wants me to do things I don't want to do and I have no way to say no. I think that happens in a lot of the cases.
Yes, definitely.
So that's part of the reason, and also I sort of just never really tried because even though at the beginning, the first year and a half, or actually the first 2 years, I was quite frustrated and I was quite burnt out doing everything by myself.
You mean for the first release?
Yeah,
With the first release.
Not just on the album side, because I have a lot of gigs that I have to manage myself too, and I have to deal with the clients myself. I have to handle a lot of phone calls, a lot of emailing, a lot of scheduling, all by myself. So
that's hard.
Yeah,
that's very hard. How many artists like that who choose to be independent and do everything on their own? I mean, I don't think there's that many.
Oh, actually, you'd be surprised.
But it's such hard work.
There's a lot of them. I think sometimes by choice, because they might have had really bad experiences working with agents or labels, so they decided to take everything in their own hands. And then there's some that just haven't really met a label that would that they want to work with, or a label that want to work with them.
Right, or give you the freedom to be able to express or do what you like to do instead of listening to them.
Yeah.
You know, giving you orders like what kind of music or even like what kind of clothes to wear.
Yeah.
Or, yes.
True, you do know the business very well.
I think I do. Yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of, especially nowadays, the channels to voice ourselves, to promote our music is really, there's really a lot of these channels like YouTube or a lot of the internet platforms for us to really showcase ourselves.
That's true. I think probably there are more viewers, you know, internet viewers than TV probably, even though Taiwan has so many TV channels.
True.
But I know it's hard work, but I guess it's worth it. It kind of limits you to, you know, different channels that you can actually be exposed, but you think it's worth it and you're going to keep at it.
Yeah, at first, the first couple of years I would feel that I was always working at a disadvantage because I felt that it's so difficult to be known by the potential audience I have, because without the TV exposure, it's quite limited how much I can do.
Your fan base is more limited.
But then I think over the years I've come to enjoy this kind of, because I would do a lot of the live, however small it is, I would do a lot of the live performances to get to know my audience.
Yes.
And I really cherish that, because when you have a face-to-face experience with your audience, it's more real than anything you can have via a virtual platform. And also I have a Facebook fan page. I also really enjoy running the fan page myself, posting all the photos and the video clips and just writing all my comments, and it's very enjoyable.
I'm on Facebook, but I don't spend time, you know, on Facebook because it takes time. You know,
but that's how you found me.
Yes, which is true. But yeah, it's a different generation now. I mean, that really is the platform, and if you just have to, you know, sacrifice and put some time in there. So, well, good, because you're still young, and you know, no problem. But just make sure you take care of your health, you know, because I know that can be really, really tough. What's the thing that you think that is the biggest challenge, or the advice that you would give to other independent artists if they're thinking of going independent? What would be the biggest advice that you want to give?
I think just really have a lot of confidence. Definitely don't, of course, I don't mean to overly indulge in your own.
Just believe in yourself, right?
Yeah, it's important to believe in yourself, because when you first start, definitely there's a lot of people that would give you sort of or even critical, or just even one look of disapproval would really. I'm not the kind of really confident person, so for me it's particularly a challenge to really have faith in myself and to continue trying. And after a while, you will see that you'll slowly grow your fan base, and you know that things you do mean a thing to certain people.
Wow.
And you don't need to get approval from everyone, because music is really subjective. So as long as you have some really good fan friends who love your music and you really enjoy sharing that, that's enough to me. And also don't aim too high. I think it's good to have...
That's a good advice too.
Yeah, it's good to have realistic aims, to have goals that you strive for, but nothing that's too crazy.
Yeah.
So I try to stay realistic and on the ground.
All right. Now, would I say that most of your fan base are male?
Actually, no. I was just looking at my Facebook statistics.
Yeah.
It's half and half. So
okay.
And I'm very happy to have a lot of family fans.
Okay.
They would, when I see their Facebook, the display photos, I would see, parents taking their little kids, or like when people tell me they have their little daughter or son really likes my music, I feel really touched.
Yeah, that's 100% encouragement, right? Now I believe that you also don't just sing on your own. That sometimes it is good for you if you were to kind of be a backup singer, or kind of join in with other groups or whatever, or just go out there as often as you can in terms of live concerts or performances and all that. And you actually had a great chance to be backup singer for Lee Home Wang, okay, a very popular Taiwanese pop star here in Taiwan and the States, I guess, or most part of the world, I would say. Now, you actually went on a world tour with him for 3 years.
Yeah.
What was that like? I couldn't imagine.
It's pretty crazy. I think it's another blessing from God. I was somehow introduced to the team and went through an audition and became part of the tour 3 years ago. It was the Music Man Tour 1. And just very recently we started another tour, so we're looking forward to another 3 years touring together.
Wow.
So that's pretty crazy because I've never thought, we've gone to so many places I never thought I would be going to.
Yeah.
Mostly
in China, right?
Mostly in China, yes. That's still his main market.
Okay. One was Las Vegas or something?
Yeah, Las Vegas. Las Vegas was really amazing because we got to go to the MGM theater.
Okay,
yeah, it was really super.
You mean casino?
Oh yeah, casino. But I just didn't. I never checked out the casino part. So for me, it's just a really nice auditorium that we got to play in.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and he's absolutely an amazing person to work with. He's very professional. He's very talented, and he's so driven. If I am driven, he's like
what, 10 times more?
100 times more, I think. Yeah, it's really amazing just to see how much he works and how much he dedicates himself to his job. So
now, for artists like you, I mean, most of the time you kind of work at night. It's the daytime and nights are lopsided or whatever. How do you deal with that? I mean, I bet Lee Home was the same too.
Yeah,
was he working late? He wouldn't keep you guys up late at night to work with him on the music, would he?
No, but he himself would be up till 2 or 3 or 4 or even earlier to work on stuff. But for me, my voice needs a lot of rest.
Oh, so you're not like that?
But I still tend to go to bed late.
Because you have gigs at night. Right?
Yeah, and usually after a performance, your adrenaline's high, and it's hard for you to can't sleep.
No.
Yeah, so it's been a challenge. So I'm actually trying to pace myself. Actually, during the Christmas season is when I get super busy. Yeah, and so I'm trying to cut down on performances. Even though
well, that's hard.
That's really hard. But I would just have to tell my friends or clients that I can't take certain performances because I want to keep my performance at a certain quality.
Wow. Now, what's the next dream you want to pursue?
Next dream would be to do more live performances and write more songs. Because I just started a band with my two musician friends.
Right, called the Yam Project?
Yeah, the Yam Project, yes. It's a very fun project. We covered a lot of songs, but I think eventually we want to be able to do more original stuff. So this will be the focus next year. And also, we're thinking about doing an all-girls band.
Oh! Where are you finding these people?
I already have the people.
Oh, really?
I just have some really talented musician friends who are all girls, and I think it will be fun for us to do something together. So this is something to watch next year. So
all right,
stay tuned.
Great. Well, that's definitely something to look forward to next year. And good luck to you. It's been so much fun talking to you today.
Thank you so much, Shirley.
Yeah, and good luck with your music. With writing, and keep your voice in good shape. So that really does mean going to bed early. So yeah. All right, thank you, Ying-Ying.
Thank you so much. Okay. And goodbye, everyone.
Okay. Thank you for watching, people. I'm Shirley Lin.
The sky is too far away, so when can I see you again? The moments of the year flying through my head and say, once you land again, I will show you the way to find out the secrets of the days. Phố can Thái Bắc chợ chân sự, 我怎么会看着的泪？是不是太多的美被藏在城市的